Hey there, this is Kyle Hubbard coming to you with another Gatekeeper Encouragement, this time for the month of September. In this encouragement, I want to show us the power of our personal worship, our personal prayers before God. And I want to share a prophetic dream I believe that the Lord gave me to encourage my heart and the hearts of all you who would listen to this, who believe in the value and actually spend time in personal prayer and personal worship just between you and God. So in this dream, I was walking in a downtown setting, really similar to downtown Austin, and all of a sudden, I heard this blaring, booming, loud worship in the streets. It seemed to be coming from thousands of voices at once, and being the curious type that I am, I wanted to know, what is the source of this loud worship music? Is it a bunch of speakers playing on all the buildings above me, or where's this coming from, basically? And the worship song was from a ministry up in Dallas called UPPERROOM. A few weeks ago, they released a prophetic, kind of spontaneous worship song called Open the Scroll. That's the title of it. And I challenge you to go look that up on YouTube, just in your own personal prayer time, and worship along with that song, just for a few minutes even, and just listen to the power that comes from that song. And that song that was playing in my dream in the downtown setting, the theme of it is all about the book of Revelation and how Jesus is the only one found worthy to break open the scroll, to break the seals and open the scroll and actually release the end-time judgments of God on the earth against everything that is hindering Jesus' precious bride from knowing Him and being with Him. So judgments for us is actually a good thing when we're believers and we're in the bride of Christ, we're in the body of Christ. Judgments are a good thing. And so I believe that the Lord was strategic in showing me this is a worship song that actually shows my heart for what I want to do in the earth. And there's a theology that can be birthed out of the book of Revelation and out of the ideas that our prayers go up as incense and our intercessions go up as incense to the Lord in heaven right now. And so the theology behind kind of the song, the book of Revelation, that we can take for us as gatekeepers, as people who intercede and as people who spend time in personal worship, is that our prayers actually matter and our prayers actually help release the end-time judgments of God. That there's a lamb in heaven right now that's waiting to break open the seal and open the scroll and release the judgments on all of evil that surrounds us in this earth. So we have an important job as intercessors, as worshipers, as people who sing to God, as people who pray to God, even when it's just us and Him. We help release the end-time judgments of God against all evil, against the evil in our personal lives, our families, our cities, our regions, and our world. So we have an important job. And so back to the dream, is that this song was playing, Open the Scroll, Break the Seal. It was playing loudly in the street, in the downtown setting, and I wanted to know where it came from. And so I had a knowing in my heart to turn aside into the next building that was in that downtown setting. That building was a Starbucks, which is pretty common in downtown settings. There's actually one in downtown Austin that made me think of when I was walking in. And so I go from this blaring, like thousands of voices singing, Open the Scroll, Break the Seal, Worthy One. I go from that into just real quiet, into the Starbucks in the dream. And just real quiet, real unassuming is like a 19, 20, or 21-year-old girl who's opening up the Starbucks really early in the morning. And real quietly, she's singing along. She's singing this song. Open the scroll, break the seal, worthy one. She's singing it. She's got the YouTube clip playing as she's opening up the Starbucks. And she's singing it. And I had a knowing in my heart in the dream that she believed that her worship was actually going to prepare the atmosphere, prepare her little Starbucks for the day, for all the customers that would come in. It would welcome the atmosphere of heaven, and Jesus could have His way in that Starbucks. And that's what this young girl who works at Starbucks thought she was doing. And as soon as she realized that I was in the Starbucks, she quickly stopped. She pushed pause and stopped singing. She's like, oh, sorry, let me put this away. Let me keep opening up. But I went up to her and I said, don't worry, I'm a believer. And I've been sent here to tell you that you might feel unworthy, you might feel insignificant, you might feel like your song isn't that powerful. But I'm here to tell you that you have all of heaven backing you, that you are famous in heaven, that your song is blaring loudly on this street corner because I just heard it. And what you're doing matters, so keep singing. It's louder than you realize. You have thousands of angels joining your song. You're famous in heaven and you're a big deal. Even when she's just getting her espresso machine ready, just cleaning the tabletops there in Starbucks, but her singing along with faith was causing that whole city block to be filled with the atmosphere of heaven. So here's my encouragement for you guys. Go back to what I said before. Your prayers matter. Your worship matters. It's much louder than you realize because you have all of heaven backing you. When you pray the word, when you sing the word, just like that Open the Scroll song is singing the word and praying the word, you have all of heaven backing you. So keep doing it and just know that in some small way, we don't know how it all looks, but you are releasing, you're going a long way to releasing the end time judgments of God with your intercession and your prayer and your little song. So remember the power of personal worship. Remember the power of personal prayer. And just know that you have angelic beings backing you up and making your voice much louder than it seems. So bless you guys. Have an amazing month of September as a gatekeeper here in the Lake Travis Prayer Room or wherever you pray from. Love you guys.